late scratching. Giant's Castle, late scratching as the rest of the field sent on their journey. The favourite CHEWBACA, ridden at to hold position towards the inside. Tiger Tank, the outside supported runner, came out flying the early leader. So Tiger Tank has the lead. Yellow Silk's Golden Duck. On the inside, CHEWBACA and Noble Flight. They're racing in pairs. On the outside of runners, Mr. Darcy, then Coburn's Express further back, Ruby Cove, she's placed towards the inside, Ellie's Islands around runners. Do, Re, Mi, got it all. At this point in time, gone travelling towards the back end of the field. Awesome XOXO, Cool Answer and Picture. Races about 14 lengths off. So Tiger Tank committed, moved around from an outside barrier, picked it up, and goes on 3 parts of a length. Golden Ducks in the yellow, Mr. Darcy's 3 around. CHEWBACA's perfectly poised and placed at the 1,000 back and forth, just 2.5 lengths off the tempo. In between runners, Noble Flight, Do, Re, Mi to the inside. Reminders for Ellie's Island comes under a drive to the outside, got it all. Awesome XOXO, gone travelling's about 10 lengths off the leaders. Pictures behind these runners as they come down towards the 600, and Tiger Tank calling the shots by a length and a quarter. CHEWBACA's now going to come around in between runners. Golden Ducks there. Noble Flight comes under a drive further back. Ruby Cove to the inside. Tiger Tank onto the 400. CHEWBACA now comes out the danger. 300 to go. The favourite CHEWBACA moves up to Tiger Tank. There's only a neck in it. Tiger Tank is sticking with CHEWBACA, and Tiger Tank's trying to fend them off. CHEWBACA's on the grandstand side. CHEWBACA's about to put the head in front now, and the favourite should go on and win. CHEWBACA now going to draw away for a length and a quarter victory. Tiger Tank, Do, Re, Mi and Golden Duck. Number 2, CHEWBACA, the son of Silvano, looked the standout on the card today, found the right field and wins accordingly. Loves the turf. You notice last time was on the poly and the previous run on the turf, so back to the turf, too good for the field. Decent run from Tiger Tank, had to commit from the draw, stayed on for that second spot, still paid $3.60 a place. Do, Re, Mi and Golden Duck for the quartets. CHEWBACA just ridden that early to hold position, but the son of Silvano out of the Jetmaster mare, Jet Flow, Luke Ferraris asked to run. Tiger Tank for 100 metres stuck right alongside CHEWBACA, but once CHEWBACA found top stride, started to draw away that last 100 metres. So number 2, CHEWBACA, a very popular winner at 180. Back to the studio.
Well, CHEWBACA has come through to win, the son of Silvano, Andre now Platinum Racing, and a chance ride here for Luke Ferraris. I think first let's have a chat with Byron, the assistant trainer, the man in charge here in KZN. And the winning groom is Mandla. Well done, Mandla. 1,000 Rand, Gold Circle and Hollywoodbets. You found the right type of feel for him, Byron, and nice to see this horse get his confidence back.
Yeah, thanks, Dees. Sometimes you get luck in the draws and the noms, and he pulled a draw for a change, and he's still immature. Luke said he was still looking around. You know, when Anton worked him in the week, or last week, he said, so I put blinkers on, and I said I'll compromise and go with cheek pieces because I don't want to rush into that. But yeah, Luke said he probably does need some blinkers. He's still immature. Just in the straights, he's just looking around still. But I think he'll be a nice progressive type. He's got a nice pedigree, so the future looks good for him. Obviously, well done to Mrs. Platner and to Andre and La Plaisance, and thanks to Warren Inferno, he came out with his wife and they did some nice photos for us in the week, and obviously helped the punters, I'm sure.
Yep, that feedback is always appreciated. I mean, thank you for your time for doing those interviews, Byron. Do you have an opinion on the surfaces, or, you know, he hasn't run badly on the poly, but he seems to prefer the turf?
Yeah, he's put 2 good runs together on the turf. I think his poly run, that was his debut, and then the other run the other day, he just got lost around the turn. He just out of position, and he was doing his best work late, but he was just not in a position to be competitive. But yeah, I say everything worked out today. Like you say, the draw, and that's a big help. And yeah, at least he's out the maidens.
Well, give our best to Andre and Mrs. Plattner. And before you leave, for the guys that missed the show, your runners to come?
Yeah, they're also in the right sort of races. Probably Ansi Lazio, he's got bottom weight. He hasn't carried that sort of weight for a long time, so he's got to be competitive. Obviously, respect Matterhorn and Wealthy. They seem to be the dangers. And then Silver Dazzle, obviously, she needs a little bit of luck in running. They're probably going to go fast, and she'll be running on at them. But probably Ansi Lazio, probably our next best.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Well done, Byron. Let's get Luke in.
Thank you, Byron.
So, pays to sit on the bench sometime, Luke. You don't know what can happen.
Thanks, DZ, but a big thank you to Byron and Mrs. Plattner for the opportunity.
Yeah, obviously, you know, Anton, we wish you well. We're watching, wherever you're watching, hope it's not a nasty one, but the horse, he seemed to have a race on his hands because Muzi was doing it quite effortlessly up front.
He was, DZ. I think he still is a bit immature, but racing will just bring him on, and yeah, he will. I think he will get better as he races. But yeah, he won a nice race in the end.
You're doing a bit of traveling. It's paying off handsomely as well. Going down to PE as well. You enjoying it?
I am, DZ. The more racing, the better.
And 4 races today for the young men. How's the vibe amongst you guys? I'm sure someone wants to say, "I'm the man for the day."
Yeah, I think everyone wants to say that, but we'll find out later.
And how's things with you now? You know, I just had a look at the log the other day, and I actually mentioned it on Teletrack. You're having a wonderful start to your season. You're actually in the top 5 on the log.
Thanks, DZ. It's been going. The start of the season went well, and hopefully we can just continue it throughout. You
had a look at your mounts. Anything you singled out where we could follow you?
I think my ride's coming up later. Backpacker last time. I'm hoping that he's a bit more honest today. He didn't really put it in, so hopefully he runs a better race, and the rest of them all do deserve respect.
Thanks for that, Luke. Keep up the good work, young man.
Thanks very much. Big thank you to my sponsors, Avonshire. Thank you.
Well done. Luke Ferraris for Plattner Racing. CHEWBACA, the favorite, the top one, has come through to open up the pick 6. 2:15, 8 and 16 is the way they cross the line. Up next will be Jackpot 1, Race 5, 1500 hours, 3 o'clock.